Hello, good morning, and welcome to Salt Lake City, Utah. We are here at the USA Climbing Training Center for the World Climbing Pan American Series, and we're about to get our lead semifinal underway. My name is Ahmed Toure, and joined with me in the commentary booth, I've got Alejandro Rodriguez from Team Mexico. How you doing, Alejandro?
Really good, really good. Really enjoying myself today.
Fantastic. All right. Well, I'm sure it's going to be a really exciting semifinal coming up. So we are going to get to that action momentarily. But first, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back.
For me, motivation comes from the chance to go faster and faster. I find speed pretty addicting.
You don't get a fire in your belly with a boring breakfast. You gotta light that sucker up with the good stuff. Kodiak stuff. Whole grains and a whole lot of protein stuff. Eating hearty sets the table for epic days ahead. Dig in and you'll see. It's wild what you and a real Kodiak breakfast can do. Proud sponsor of USA Climbing.
Out here. We play different. We don't play with whistles or referees. We play with adrenaline and euphoria. We play roughhouse with failure. We don't play games out here.
The power of we is all for one. It's all for you. It's always there for you. It completes your circle. It says you've got a team even when you're out there alone. And with Intermountain Health in your circle, you'll always have the care you need to live the healthiest life possible. That's the power of we. Intermountain Health.
All right, folks. Hello, good morning, and welcome back to Salt Lake City, Utah. We are here for the World Climbing Pan American Series and about to get our lead semifinal underway. My name is Ahmed Toure, and joined with me in the booth, I've got Mexican athlete Alejandro Rodriguez. How you doing, Alejandro? Excited to have you in the booth with me, man.
Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really excited to just have fun and see the comp.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're from Monterey. We're like
Yep.
neighbors. I'm, Texas. Yeah, we're just right over the border right there. So.
Yeah, we're basically family. So.
Yeah, basically, exactly. We'll treat you like family over here. Great to have you here. Obviously, I wanted to hear your take on the competition so far, like what happened in qualifiers and whatnot. I know, obviously, if we're here in the booth, we didn't quite make the semifinal. But you know what? Your expertise, you've been doing this a very long time. I'd love to hear what your take was on the qualifying round.
Well, the qualifiers were really fun, really pumpy. Yesterday was kind of hot, so I guess I'm used to it. But it didn't play in my favor.
Right.
But still, I had so much fun. The routes were we're hard, we're pumpy, we're really fun. Like everyone looked like they were having such a great time. I had a great time. So thank you for the route setting team, and thank you for the USA Climbing for hosting us. It was really good round.
Oh, well, I'm sure they'll appreciate that shout out for sure. So yeah, no, please tell us about like climbing in Monterey. How's training been for you, and what's next on the docket for you as well?
Well, in Monterey, it's really famous. Like we have some really big cracks, like El Potero Chico and El Salto. So we have like loads of rocks to climb. The training scene is like just starting to like have a boom. We didn't have like really big training facilities. We just train on like spray walls and like boards. That was basically it, and like just hangboards and like old school stuff, I guess. But like in the past couple of years, the climbing scene's been getting bigger and bigger, and now we have like some really big climbing gyms, but still it's developing, I guess. It's getting bigger and bigger, so that's exciting. Like there's more kids around, but it used to be like just rock climbing, and if your dad or your mom did the same activity, you ended up like climbing because they take you out to the rocks. But there wasn't like any other way to get into the sport if you didn't know anyone that rock climb.
Of course. Yeah, no, I'm actually seeing that a lot. And I live in Austin, and actually had some of the youth climbers in Monterey like show up, and the coaches are absolutely lovely. You get like they're just so warm and like really, I don't know, the gratitude is very much there. Like whenever they get out and try something new, so. It's exciting to see the future of that, like, kind of taking off a little bit.
Yeah, the kids are getting, like, really strong.
They're getting real strong, absolutely. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Well, we are going to get to our semifinal here in a moment, but for one moment, we're going to go ahead and thank our sponsors. For World Climbing, we have EP Climbing, Kylus, Perfect Descent, and Trengo. And our USA Climbing sponsors include Intermountain Health, Kodiak, The North Face, True Blue, Yeti, Walltopia, and the Utah Sports Commission. Now, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at our start list real quick. So, yes, for our semifinal, we have 24 athletes that qualified from our qualifier, and there are our men right over there. Yeah. Now, do we have anybody, Alejandro, that you're really going to be looking at, like here for, potentially making the final and maybe even making the podium?
I'm
can
really
be biased. You're allowed. You're allowed.
I'm really cheering for Felipe. Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. No, Team Brazil in the house. Love seeing the different flags up there. And Felipe is a very strong athlete. Saw him in the qualifier.
Yeah, he's really strong. I know this guy, so like he's really strong. And hopefully.
Absolutely. Now we definitely saw a lot of these athletes in the qualifier. Like you said before, very, very hard routes. Not a lot of tops, but standout performance from the qualifier. Dylan Countryman, I believe he definitely topped at least one of them. He might have topped the second one as well. I think he did. Yes, he topped both qualifying routes. He's in rare form right now. It's absolutely incredible to see. And then, of course, we have the legend Sean McCall. I think we all know him. He's been in the game for quite a while, and it's awesome to see that he's still kicking it and still competing with all these young guns out here. Oh, yeah. So, but that's a good look at our men's leaderboard right there. Should make for an interesting semifinal. We'll see who makes it on to the next round. And now we're going to get to our women's leaderboard. Here we are. And, so you can ignore the scores right there, but that is our women's leaderboard, our 24 women that are going to be climbing today. Same question. Do we have any favorites out there? Maybe between maybe Valentina and or Anya? Yeah.
Well, Anya, Alejandra, and Valentina for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Excellent. Well, they've also had an incredible round. One standout thing was Sierra Heflin, actually. She only climbed one of the routes.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, she missed her time for her second route, but did a good enough job on that one route to make it here
Oh,
into the
that's
semifinal.
impressive.
Pretty
That's
impressive.
really
exactly.
impressive.
So she'll actually be coming out, I believe, second in the a running order here. But yeah, no, it's absolutely like bonkers. I've only seen that happen maybe 2-3 times in my entire climbing career. I've been here doing like stuff like this for 20 years now.
Whoa.
And yeah, it's
I've never seen that actually. So
yeah,
she's really strong. Like
very, very strong. Yeah,
that's really impressive. Like,
right? Yeah, to not even get to climb the other one, but had to have such a good performance on at least one route to make it happen. Crazy.
Yeah, exactly. That's really, really crazy.
Oh yeah. But yeah, no, and then some other another one that I'm actually looking at here is Gwyneth Noller. This is actually her very first lead competition ever.
For real?
Yes. Yeah.
Whoa.
Her
that's
very
impressive
first
as well.
league competition ever, and she's already here in the semifinal. She's been like primarily a boulder, like maybe touches the lead wall like every now and again, but was able to really break it out and do a really, really good job, like maintain a pace, a really quick pace, and squeak her way in more than squeak her way into the semifinal today. So I'm excited to see how she handles the semifinal route, which tends to be, a lot more difficult and physical, and, like demanding throughout. So that might just play in her favor today.
Yeah, like semifinals are like the hardest round in like the whole competition. So
Oh, yes.
like you have to select like the best athletes from already like the best athletes. So it's like a pretty hard job for like the setters.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This semifinals notoriously is always just going to be harder than, I believe, the qualifier and even the finals in some cases. So let's go ahead and take a look at our routes here. Oh, beautiful. Just a little zoom in on our women's semifinal there. And we've had a little bit of a look at it. We're kind of from a distance here, but what are you making of this women's semifinal route so far? This beginning section looks pretty nice. Maybe
Looks
a little
tricky.
bit of maybe a little bit of a pop to that first volume there.
And then it looks quite okay. Like just flow through like the whole route, and then
Yeah, and then we've got this section right here.
Looks
This right
bouldery.
below 20 is going to start to really step up. It gets, like you said, a little bouldery.
yeah, it
The
looks
angle
hard.
does change quite a bit there, and yes, this jumble like holds right over here. It's just going to be about precision. I don't think a whole lot of power until we get into that next section there, but a lot of tension throughout the feet going on with this volume kind of protruding downwards.
Yeah.
So a lot of tension through the feet to get through that next section. And then kind of a pretty flowy, technical last section here.
Looks tricky. Like the end looks sort of like I think like a coordination or something like that.
Right, yeah, maybe like a little bit of that going on.
Yeah, you
little,
have to
cross
like,
action.
really go for it and like just trust in yourself.
Yeah, and then honestly moving to the top hold, it looks maybe a little bit dynamic, but I don't think anybody's going to really need to jump as long as they kind of get the match on that flat hold over there and then go for the top. But yeah, we're going to have to see. They're going to have to fight just to make it to that last
It's
section.
gonna be a
for
good
sure.
show. Like the route looks really good.
Oh yeah. And now let's go ahead and take a look at the men's route. And here we are. Beautiful Rock City dual textured holds in the beginning here.
Tricky as well. Like you have to be like really, really precise and like just trust your feet. It looks like it.
Especially this middle section here before going to that wide pinch out right. Got to be really precise with those feet, making sure that you're on the textured part of that EP hold.
Yeah. And then it looks like power intro pinches.
The pinches in the middle is diabolical. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it gets the pump going.
Oh yeah, for sure, absolutely. And then it looks like if you can manage to get through that section, there may be a little bit of a rest that you can take. On those slopers, but resting on slopers is just ugh.
It's not like the best resting position.
What are you making of this move out here to 40? It's quite a bit of a span going from these little crimps. You can barely see them on the corners of these volumes here. And I'm not sure if those are just going to be for their feet or if
Yeah.
they're going to be pulling through and then going up from there. It looks like there is another pocket on the bottom side there, so it looks like they are going down. Yeah, what do you make of that sequence there?
I don't know if it's like a fit first sequence or like just campusing trade and like just trusting and like go for it. Like maybe like campus and like crossover and then like get your foot and like the red foothold.
Yeah, I hope we see, honestly, I hope we see both. And then the end here, this notorious 360 volume, right, or feature right over here. The outside, I'm sure you can see the little sheen. No texture like on that whatsoever. So it looks like they're going to have to be using those tiny little crimps inside the Waco. There is texture there, so they're going to probably end up using their feet like in that section. And then the top, very like interesting. Yeah, it's just straight up an undercling right there. It looks like they're going to need to do some maybe some pressing.
Yeah, it's gonna be like hard to clip, I guess, because you're pressing and then like you have to drag the rope and clip.
Right, maintaining that tension,
Yeah,
keeping the
lots
hips
of
in
tension,
as far
yeah.
as possible, and then, just managing to get the clip is going to be a pretty hard move in and of itself for sure.
It's
Wow.
gonna be fun to watch that one.
Yeah, very physical. Very, very physical boulders, or physical routes indeed. But well, yeah, that was a look at both of our routes there. And we've talked about our kind of our favorites so far. So I mean, for those that are not familiar with this format of competition, again, we have 24 men, 24 women about to climb these routes, and each hold is going to be scored. We're going to try and keep you informed on what those scores are as the day progresses. But basically, the higher you get, the more points you're going to receive. And the top 8 athletes with the highest point total, they're going to be moving on to the final. And from the final, we are only going to get 3 on the podium and only 1 champion. So we've got a little while before we get things going. So I think we're going to go ahead and take a quick commercial break. As soon as we get back, hopefully we've got some of these athletes getting ready to get on the wall. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
For me, motivation comes from the chance to go faster and faster. I find speed pretty addicting.
You don't get a fire in your belly with a boring breakfast. You gotta light that sucker up with the good stuff. Kodiak stuff. Whole grains and a whole lot of protein stuff. Eating hearty sets the table for epic days ahead. Dig in and you'll see. It's wild what you and a real Kodiak breakfast can do. Proud sponsor of USA Climbing.
Out here. We play different. We don't play with whistles or referees. We play with adrenaline and euphoria. We play a rough house with failure. We don't play games out here.
The power of we is all for one. It's all for you. It's always there for you. It completes your circle. It says you've got a team even when you're out there alone. And with Intermountain Health in your circle, you'll always have the care you need to live the healthiest life possible. That's the power of we. Intermountain Health.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. We are here for the World Climbing Pan American Series, and we're about to get our lead semifinal underway. My name is Ahmed Touré, and I am joined in the booth with Mexican athlete Alejandro Rodriguez. Alejandro, you excited? You feel the excitement in the air like for this? It's going to be really fun, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be really fun. Like, I'm really excited. I'm like anxious to see like all the climbers climbing the routes, like, and just give us like such great show.
For sure. Now, you've been you've been to Utah before, but in particular Salt Lake, and we were just talking a little bit in the break about just how you've been filling your time, like out here. How's that been? Like climbing in all the gyms and stuff over here.
It's been really good. Like just training and like just go for like a fun run outside and like going for like
at this
the lakes.
elevation, man. Good on you. Good on you.
I mean, it's good for training. You get
Absolutely.
used to the altitude. Monterrey, it's like really low. It's like 400 meters above sea level.
Right.
So it's like I think 3 times
Yeah, no, you got
higher here. So I
it's
get
actually not a
used
bad
to it.
idea to just acclimate before like
Yeah.
the competition and make sure you're not dying up there, right? Yeah.
Also, like I really enjoy running. Like
Mhm.
there's this mental aspect in running that it just keeps me calm.
Oh yeah, get into that flow state and which translates to like lead climbing very well. I would.
Yeah, kind of. It's just like suffering through enduring.
imagine. Oh yeah. Nice. Now, as far as now, how's the food been? Honestly, if I'm being honest, I kind of avoid like Latin food up here. I'm from Texas, so
Yep.
we're pretty, like I said, we're neighbors. Like I trust it down there. But what have you been like eating to fuel up like for these competitions up here?
Like this trip, I haven't tried anything like outside. I've eaten in my Airbnb.
Yeah.
Like for like the whole trip. But last time I was here, I went for like some street tacos, and the guy was from Mexico actually.
Oh, there you
so-
go. All right.
Yeah,
solid.
it was pretty good.
Solid. No, I can trust it. Yeah. How does it compare? Like.
Like it obviously it tastes different,
Mm-hmm.
but they were really good. Like there's something about like I don't know, like flavors are just different. Like
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I'm sure ingredients come like into play right there. I'm
Yeah.
not sure how easily he can get the same stuff like up here.
Yeah, so it's different, but like the passion and the love and everything like makes Latino
taste
food
it.
like really good. It's there, so
Oh, yeah.
I approve. You should try it.
Okay, fantastic. All right, I'm gonna have to find him for sure. Well, folks, we are going to get our semifinal underway here momentarily. I think they're just getting these athletes staged up right now. But yeah, no, guys, if you, again, from the commercial break, just wanted to talk about our format. 24 men, 24 women about to climb one route. They only get one shot, and they're just trying to get as high as they possibly can on the route. Now, they are, as far as the scoring is concerned, they're going to get points for control of the holds that they're grabbing, and then also movement. So even if they're pumping out and they just advance, just try and go for the next hold, they're going to get that plus, and that means everything. Sometimes it can mean the difference between making it to finals and not. And again, there's only going to be 8 of these athletes that advance to our final tonight, and from there we're only going to have 3 on the podium, 1 champion. Oh wow. And here I can hear the MC going off right now. Sounds like we're about to get started here momentarily.
Are you ready to see some sport climbing? All right, let's get into it.
All right. So we've got about 35 seconds before we get our first athletes out. And first athletes are going to be Keegan Sullivan and Sasha Duchenne kicking things off. Keegan, of course, from the U.S., and Sasha coming to us from Canada. Now, Pan American Series, like I absolutely love it. We've got athletes like you coming out like for this one, and I can feel just like a lot like the diversity in the air. Like everything is just a little bit bigger. It feels where climbing is like obviously something we all love, and just to bring more athletes into like the fold, like especially here in the U.S. is just a very exciting thing for me. I don't know about you.
Oh, it's really fun, and it's really cool to see like climbing actually getting to this point. Like when I was like a little kid, like I wish we had like this Pan American series and like sort of like to have more exposure and like to get more prepared for like the World Cups and like the bigger circuits. It's really good. It's been really fun, and you get to meet like so many people from like all around the continent. So it's really fun. I'm really grateful for it. Thank you guys for hosting us like this year.
Oh, well, no problem. Anytime, man. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I hope we can do more.
Hopefully next year in Mexico.
Yeah, that'd be great. Oh, I'd love to come down. So now we've got Keegan Sullivan and Sasha Duchenne starting us off here. All right, getting through this first section pretty easily. Looking very smooth so far. We're going to have to see the real test is going to be this after 2 more clips, it looks like, for Sasha. That's going to be where it really starts to turn on. And Keegan is about to get into this first little crux section.
Yeah, it looks like a big move to like a sort of like a bad hole, but he makes it look really easy.
Right, yeah, no, that it's not a very in-cut hold. It's a little bit of a sloper that he's on. There is a little bit of an edge, but you really got to find it. Now, this next hold's a little bit more juggy, but it's the sequencing over here that is going to be pretty tricky. Let's see how he handles it.
Cool. Looks like he figures out. And the women's routes.
And here we go. We're turning it on now. All right.
Cool. Like, I think we have like action in both routes. Like, that's really hard.
Yep, and already we've seen our first fall on our men's route from Keegan Sullivan. And yeah, I think we called it there. That section is going to be really, really hard. Yeah. And then if you can just figure out that sequence, you're just dealing with pinches again and just getting more pumped.
Just getting harder and harder and like pumpier and pumpier. And like the women's route, it looks like she figured out like the bouldering, like the first bouldering sequence.
Yeah, and it stays steep right here throughout all this in the volumes, and there we go. I don't think there was quite enough tension like coming from the toe hook there to like allow her to maintain that tension once her right hand went up.
Yeah, like the sloper looks kind of bad. Like every single sloper down here, it's like really bad. Like they look bad. For sure they're worse. Like I promise you guys, they're like 10 times worse than they look.
And then when you take into account the heat as well, just like with slopers in particular, like the heat and humidity is just like your worst nightmare. I believe that if you could possibly have on slopers. At least if you have an edge, you can kind of grip it a little tighter. Like it might be a little bit slippery, but you got like the hope. So like more crimps.
Yeah, you have like more control of like the force you're like taking into the hold. But like
the
with sloper, it's like 100% like friction. So.
Yes, exactly. So it's it's got to be something that I think these athletes got to be very well aware of, and just make sure they're chalking up as they go on.
Yeah.
Well, up next we can see Zach Stein eyeing route before hopping on. Let's see if he makes this a little better. And coming out with a smile, we've got Sierra Heflin. I think she's just psyched to be here, honestly, after only climbing one route.
She looks like she's having so much fun. I hope she makes it to the finals. She's sort of like becoming one of my favorites.
She's very fun, has like a really big presence online as well, like on Instagram and whatnot. Just a pretty like fun like athlete altogether.
Yeah, really fun to watch her.
And you know what? Honestly, I'm just thinking about it now. Like only climbing one route yesterday, like she might be a little fresher than the other athletes actually for this semifinal.
Yeah, maybe it was like a tactic. Like if you're like that strong, like maybe that's like a good tactic.
We see your strategy, Sierra. We see it. All right. Well, we've got Zach Stein and Sierra Heflin. They are moving through this thing now. All right, and Zach is making it to the section where Keegan took a spill. Let's see if he has any better luck here. Right hand
Okay.
on top. Going for the pinch and squeezing below.
Okay, he did like a different beta.
Very different sequence for him. But falling promptly after that. Those little dishes have...
They're really
ugh,
bad.
They're really bad.
really bad.
They're basically little sloper crimps, like when it comes down to
Yeah.
it. Like, so it's kind of the worst of both worlds there. you know?
Yeah, like if you don't really have those at your gym, like those are like really bad. You really need to get used to them. You need to train on them to like dominate the whole
All right. Well,
plates.
yeah, you heard it here from Alejandro. Like, you gyms out there, you need to be getting some of these holds for sure.
Yeah, they are getting like really popular in like the circuits.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think it's been maybe years since I haven't seen like at least a few of these little dishes and stuff like that in competition, especially in the World Climbing Series. And here's Sierra.
she's looking really strong, really
Yeah.
calm on like the pinches.
Yeah, took advantage of the foot there, getting a little perch and just resting on these little crimps like screwed onto the pinches here. Let's see if she has a better go and is able to advance a little bit further. Now, it might seem like that's not like the best place to rest, but honestly, with the foot like below her like that, and in addition to that heel, not a really bad strategy and technique there. Let's see if it gave her enough in the tank to deal with this next section. Opting for the heel,
Good.
and that worked out.
Yeah, the heel look better.
For sure. I guess like some of these athletes are like maybe they might misjudge the distance, because it does seem like pretty enticing to put a toe on there, but it seems like those flat holds are a little close like together to
Whoa.
make that really like efficient.
She looks
All right.
really good.
She's looking great so far. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then on the right we have our next male athlete, Maxime Therion from Canada. Just getting another look at the route before hopping on, but right now all the action is with Sierra Heflin right now. Right now she's got the high point by a good margin here, but only our second athlete out. We're going to have to see what happens.
And she's just like halfway up the route, and like maybe time could potentially like be a thing.
That's right. She's only had 2.5 minutes left here.
But she's looking really fresh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like I really want her to have a top.
And I think that's probably a good strategy here, especially like in the position that she's in, is just make sure you stay on and keep making moves. And she's certainly doing that.
Good.
Oh, yeah, a little bit of hesitation here.
Yeah, it looks sort of like an awkward, but okay.
Oh, a little change, and
Okay.
it paid off like well for her. I'm not sure if she's in sequence now to make that happen, and yeah, I'm thinking you want your right hand like on that crimp, but she's still going to get credit for that and the plus. So
Yeah.
incredible work.
That
from
was
Sierra.
such a good try. And she's having so much fun, so that's really good.
Oh yeah, big smiles all around for Sierra Heflin there, and of course we've got Maxime Therion. All right, he's in the lower section. Let's see if he makes a change here or opts to match the bottom. Doesn't even bother with the top section
Yeah.
yet.
Okay, let's see. A heel hook. Cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
manages to
yeah,
find a knee
cool.
bar.
I was wondering if like a taller athletes could like do any in there to make it easier.
I love a knee bar. Like I'm constantly climbing in like longer pants just because if I'm on sport, it's like if there's a knee bar there, I'm gonna find it.
Yeah, I
I'm
really
gonna
like
find
knee
it.
bars, especially outside. Like they're really fun.
And now he's in this really physical, pinchy section here,
Okay, another knee.
and he's got another knee bar there. Fantastic.
That's how you can tell like someone's like a good sport climber. They
Yeah,
always
they'll find it. They'll
yeah,
find the
they
rest
always
position.
find like a rest position.
Maxime doing really well here.
Good.
Setting the tone already, like past hole 20. Makes it to the undercling.
Whoa.
I think he'll get control for that for sure. And then taking the spill, but great effort from Maxime Therion. And now we have Elise Valencia on the women's route. All right, just getting through this first section here. Now, these athletes, they have to hang out in isolation prior to getting back out here. Now, earlier before the broadcast started, they did all get a preview of the route. They all got to come out here with their binoculars and whatever just to get a better look at the route, talk beta with the other athletes. I mean, you're no stranger to that scene. How how does that feel? When you're just right before the event and just taking a look at the routes, talking with teammates, maybe other athletes, competitors. It's a pretty good vibe.
Yeah, I feel like that's one of my favorite parts of the competition.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it just gets you going and it gives you a really good feeling, and everyone's just sharing their beta and you're getting new ideas, and I don't know, it's just really fun to see how other people manage to get the sequence and just compare your beta.
Right.
Yeah, and I don't know, that's how you actually make friends from all over the world.
That is my favorite part. As a former competitor myself, that was absolutely my favorite part of competing, was just the community and
Yeah.
just hanging out for a while with old friends and new. Yeah. So we've got and unfortunately we've got Elise Valencia popping off a little early on on the route. We're gonna have to see if that's gonna be enough for her. But over to the right, we've got Austin Lay. I've actually known him for quite a while. He's from the Austin area. So, yeah, I've been watching him climb for a very long time. And he is making kind of a splash now. He's no stranger to semis now. Maybe 2 or 3 semifinal appearances. But he just appears to be getting stronger and stronger every year. Oh, yeah.
It looks really solid.
He's looking great so far. Let's see if he manages to deal with this.
He goes to the bottom.
All right.
Good.
Oh, yes. I was a little worried about not having the foot there
Another
for a second,
knee
but he
bar.
finds the knee bar.
Yeah.
Obviously, that was probably discussed quite a bit during the preview. I wonder if they all saw the second one as well.
Yeah, the second one looks a bit
It's a little less
trickier.
obvious.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
But I feel if you feel it, you can do it.
All right. Austin looking quite strong here.
Those pinches look really, really, really bad.
They're so wide. They're
Yeah.
so wide. I think the left one, you actually can wrap your thumb all the way around, but outside of that, oh, nice. Good little bicycle going on from Austin there. Let's see if he manages to find the knee bar or if he just goes up. Keeps the toe hook. And wow!
Such a hard move.
Hopefully that doesn't take too much out of him. And unfortunately going for the Gaston takes a fall there, but impressive climbing from Austin Lay nonetheless.
Really bouldery, the men's route. For sure it's harder than it looks.
Oh yeah, and honestly it looks pretty hard to start with.
Yeah, you can see it's really hard, but maybe it's even harder.
Oh, yes, that's right. And, of course, for the women, we got Emily Sprague. No stranger to these competitions at all. Yeah, I know her coach, Andrew Stonewall Lee, has got quite a few athletes, actually, in this semifinal. I believe 4 women and one of the male climbers. Nice little rest from Emily here. Just dealing with this first section. Doesn't seem like it's going to be the worst thing for all of our athletes to get through. Now, folks, I know you probably see these other little black like holds covering the bolts. Athletes can use that. Now, unfortunately, there's no texture on the top there, but I've seen it save some people.
Yeah, that's such a
it's
game
still a foot.
changer.
Yeah, it's still a foot. It's
They
not.
do
It's
help.
not a flat wall.
I'm really grateful for that.
Yeah. Well, and just I think it's a great addition to the competition because, after doing this quite a while, when they weren't there was just way more of an opportunity for people to accidentally, use them.
Yeah.
And that's just not fun, and nobody's ever intentionally trying to do that. But, when you're in the zone, you tend to just you're looking at the thing, you get a lot of tunnel vision, and then if all of a sudden maybe you accidentally press on it and then you feel a tug from the rope because the belayer's got to call you off.
Yeah, exactly.
That is, there are few feelings that are worse than that.
Yeah, that was a bummer, but yeah, this new addition, it's really good. And if you really trust your fit, they're really good to just press on it and they can save you.
Oh yeah, and we've definitely seen it. I mean, it's something we're just seeing in general, in both bouldering and lead. Just making athletes use the no textured sides.
Yeah, I think everyone's getting better with the no texture thing. They used to use them to stop us from getting further, but everyone's getting really good at just controlling dual text. Even grabbing, I've known some people they're really good at grabbing no textured holds. So that's really impressive.
Absolutely. Now we've got Anderson Fuhrer on the right here, making his way through the pinch section. Right hand out. A little flip of the left hand, making that look quite easy, actually. He's really flowing right now. Now let's see how he deals with this section. If he goes for the knee bar or switches to a heel, probably a little more secure there. Yeah, no foot cut at all.
Looks better.
And got to shout out Emily Sprague one more time for that valiant effort on the semifinal route for the women. Anderson looking great, though, right now.
Resting on, really bad holes.
In a steep section of the wall, too. It's the steepest section that we have.
That's 45, maybe? Something like that. It looks really steep.
It's very, very steep. I believe you're about right. It's 40 to 45 degrees. And Anderson getting through onto the volume section now.
It's looking really good.
And that is going to be control of a hold 30.
Another hill.
And now he's on to 31. He's got the high point so far.
Cool.
He's really fighting and setting the tone here.
And he's got a clip.
Oh, and it's behind him right now.
Yeah.
This is going to be really interesting to try and get it. Let's see how he manages to make it happen.
Yeah, you can grab the quick draw or push it with your feet.
That is a good strategy for sure that I've seen several times.
That's risky. I don't know if you're going to allow them.
I think he's
sometimes.
Just going to get there. He was just going for points there. But with no blue X's, he can go quite far without having to clip and still get those points. So great strategy from Anderson Fuhrer.
That was such a good try.
Oh, yeah. And the only climber so far to get into the 30s section. Got it. All right, so it looks like I'm getting in my ear that he did maybe go past the last clippable position. That is something that our route setters and judges have to determine just for safety measures. So we'll see if they've given him the points for that, but it might not reflect exactly where he got to. So yes, they're going to give him credit for hold 31, so that white crimp right out off of the volume there. But they're not going to give him credit for the slopers that he grabbed. Still great climbing from him.
Yeah, such a good effort. It's kind of sad that they don't give you the points, but safety first.
Yeah, safety first. We don't want any problems for sure. And now for the women, we've got Chloe Ho. And that is going to be confirmed right there. Yes, so he still has the high point right now, but at hold 31. So he's going to get control for that, but unfortunately no plus because he needed to clip before the last safe clippable position. All right, and for the women, we've got Chloe Ho breezing her way through that first section and is on to the overhang.
She's looking really solid.
Yeah. And then honestly, I love seeing this guy climb. I've been watching him for quite a while, been commentating about him, but Nicholas Karolidis. Making it through this first section with ease. He's actually been making quite a splash on Instagram as well. I think he's starting to offer a lot of training advice and stuff. And honestly, it's gold because he's worked really, really hard to get to this level of competition. He's been climbing for quite a while, and now he is very consistently making like these finals and semifinals. And that's going to do it for Chloe Ho, making it pretty far there.
Did she made it like to the high point?
Not quite. So just one hold before high point. Sierra Heflin still has the high point with 32 plus, and then Chloe Ho has moved to second with 31. But great climbing out of Chloe. She looked really good in that first section.
Yeah, it looked really solid. We can see the pinches. Just feel like probably.
Wow, just squeezing with
that
the
was
one
really
arm
hard.
there.
He's really strong.
And there he goes. Interested to see what he does here. All right, he's got the toe hook. Switches it to the heel. Smart climbing from Nicholas. A little chalk up before the match, and then let's see how he handles this Gaston here. Nails it. Hard to see these red on red like crimps here, but he is on one with his right hand.
Whoa, that was hard.
Oh my goodness. Let's see how he ends up dealing with this. He's looking for the clip.
Good.
Little frantic there, but let's see if he can make the next move. Ah!
Yeah, that's really hard.
Yeah, it doesn't push out left quite enough to get control of the hold, I believe. I'm gonna have to double check, make sure that is the case, but still a fantastic effort from Nicholas. And yes, he's gonna get the plus, but not credit for hold 26. So that's gonna be a 25 plus for Nicholas Karolidis. And now for our women, we've got Thajal Dinadalu. Another climber I've been seeing since her youth career, but she has been consistently making it to semifinals as well.
Saw her yesterday in qualifiers, and she just looked really, really, really strong and really flowy.
She is quite
so
strong.
I'm sure we're gonna hear from her in the future in the international circuit.
Absolutely.
She's really strong.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe she was on the Vertical World climbing team, one of I would say one of the better youth teams in the entire nation. One of Tyson Shoney's athletes, who is one of the premier coaches, I would say, in the nation as well. And up next, another athlete that I know quite pretty well, through their coach, Mike Rogu, out the Bend Endurance Academy. Yes, Vance Stanfield. Very, very strong athlete. Can't wait to see how he handles all of this. All right, Thajal gets the left hand, across through. A lot of friction going on with that rope on her leg, but manages to find the clip. Moves the legs out of the way. Good. Hate to see that, actually. When somebody falls and they're tangled up in the rope and flips. I've seen it a couple of times. It's not great.
Yeah, it happened to a friend of mine yesterday in qualifiers.
Oh,
Renato.
wow.
Yeah, he took a really bad fall.
Ooh,
but he's okay. He's
no
totally
rope burn?
fine.
No
yeah,
rope burn?
nothing, but just a little scare.
Oh yeah, it's scary when that happens for sure.
Yeah, but I feel like it happened to almost everyone at
At one point or
yeah.
another, for sure. Yeah.
That's how you learn how to like properly climb, I guess.
Oh yeah. Once you do it once, it's pretty hard.
Yeah,
to
you don't
do
want
it
to go
again, you know?
back. Definitely, you don't want to feel like that again.
Great work from Thajel there. All right, looks like she was making it around hole 26, 27. Let's see what the judges gave her credit for. All right, yeah, movement to 26. So her score is going to be a 25 plus. Oh, Vance struggling a little
He
bit
looks
with
in
that crimp.
trouble.
Ah,
Yeah, maybe like the crimp, it's like worse. than it
right,
looks,
yeah. And honestly, just with that, I mean, the crimp is not great, like especially at that angle, like screwed onto
Yeah.
that feature. But having to push like out to the left to make any kind of use of that,
Yeah, that's really hard.
that 360 dish. It's not a bad hold they're going to, but the hold they're on is quite bad.
Yeah.
So-
And there's like no fit to like the left. So
Exactly.
It's like, yeah, hard
Yeah.
to control it with like the shoulders and
Right.
like just upper body.
and having to stay just completely lateral, like
Yeah.
to pull that move off, like let the feet like swing or cut, and then finding the feet again, only to just to stay in the steep section
Yeah,
and deal with
exactly.
more crimps. And here we go. We've got Gwyneth Noller. Again, this is her first lead competition, like, and she's already here, like at the Pan American, like
That's impressive. That's actually really impressive.
yeah, Pan American Series, and already here in the semifinal. You know, definitely. I mean, definitely a strong athlete. I know she herself is just like endurance isn't like quite there, but like I think she's just adopted the all right. Let's just climb fast and beat the pump. Like, so
Good.
we'll have to see here. Like, you know, bouldering semifinals is notoriously hard. A lot of tension, a lot really physical. So maybe
Yeah.
the bouldering is going to fare well for her.
Like it's really good to be like really strong on like the bouldering side because you get like less bump if you feel easier, like the moves easier. So
Exactly.
yeah, that's like a good asset to have to be like a real strong boulderer.
You know, and yeah, it's actually something I've noticed for years from like Sean McCauley climbs quite quickly, and I think it's because that pump comes on like, you know, at a very specific time for him, like almost every time. So he's climbing real fast. And of course, my boy Nathan Monty, he was in here in the booth for bouldering finals with me. He's always like just such a fun like presence to have around. We were geeking out in here, like absolutely. So yeah, hope he does well. Let's see, Nathan moving quick, maybe a little too quick at the start there. Little hesitation from Nathan there, but looks like he's calming himself down. Good time to do that. Like,
Having
and
like
you know what? I think that may be something that Gwyneth actually has to deal with a little bit more. Is just the just clipping in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sort of like you have to get used to it. Like it gets to the point that you don't really think about it and like just do it automatically. Like maybe it's just like she has to work on it, but like once she manages it, like she looks really strong.
Yeah, she definitely knows how to do it, but little fumbles there that they stack up. So hopefully, yes, and there we go. There's some of her bouldering strength right there, helping her out. Looks quite strong. And she's already getting to a point where we might just see a high point out of Gwyneth Noller. That'd be so crazy.
Yeah, she's looking really solid.
Nathan Monty as well, looking good. And that's going to do it for Gwyneth Noller. I'm just impressed that like with anything she's capable of doing at this level, being her first lead competition.
Yeah, and she almost matched the high point, so that's really impressive.
That's right. She's going to get a score of 28 plus, moving her up to third out of the 7 climbers that we have had so far. Still got a ways to go. But let's move on to Nathan Monte, still on the wall.
I don't like the pinchy section. I like the bouldery part.
You know, it's funny. I think that the knee bar was not really discussed for this the pinch section. I think
Yeah.
It seems like most people are opting to do the heel. It totally works. Maybe even the intention there. Smart footwork from Nathan Monty there. Needs to get this clip quick so he can move. Oh, no. Let's see. All right. Finds a rest position. Gaston there. Let's see if he can shake that off and get this clip. Manages to find it. All right.
better.
Let's see if he can move. Smart of him to shake out. It is still difficult.
Pretty difficult.
Finds getting the top of that pinch as a foot.
Good body
And manages
tension.
to find another heel. Yes, very good body tension from Nathan Monty.
That was such a good
Good,
effort.
yeah, very good fight from Nathan Monty. Able to like secure maybe another hold or two, and the plus.
Yeah.
And now we've got Amelia Hanebach. Now Amelia, I know she is living out here in Utah, I believe, still. Very strong climber. Gonna make it through this section over here. All right. And yep, there goes Amelia through that first section. Looking quite strong. And there we go. She's using her right foot on that no textured blocker there. I thought that was incredibly helpful for her.
Yeah. If you really trust like the slippery footholds, those are like life-changing. Like basically like extra footholds.
Oh, yeah.
On the route.
Exactly, yeah, and she had absolutely no hesitation using it too. Fantastic. And now walking out onto the field, we have Sean McCall.
The legend.
The legend, Sean McCall, has been doing this a very, very long time. I mean, I used to actually see him at these World Cups and just like,
Yeah, like,
like way back in the day, and he's
yeah.
still here, just like keeping up with the young guns. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, so he kind of like went like straight for it instead of like taking a little bit more time to read, but. From what I know about Sean, he's, very, very smart, like, individual, too, has an ability to just memorize the sequences. And I think with, like, the pace at which he climbs, it's really, like, necessary, like, for him to have that memory and that recall. And that's going to do it for Amelia Hanebach. But right now, we got our eyes on Sean McCall. What do you make of that, Alejandro?
He's just, like, such a experienced climber, and I've been watching him since I was like really, really little. Since I started like climbing, I've seen him in like competitions. It's really impressive, really inspiring, and he's been like one of my idols since I was like a little kid. So it's really fun to watch him. It's really fun to compete with him, and I don't know. It's just inspiring, and it shows you that there is no like.
There's no clock to this.
Yeah, and if you still enjoy the competitions, you can keep doing them as long as you want.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, we've had quite a few good times together. Like, oh man, kind of a little early there, a little sequencing, I think, mistake.
Like impressive.
Probably should have matched like on the sloper before going for the Gaston instead of staying on the pinch.
Yeah, everyone before him matched. And like the sloper.
A little mistake from Sean there. That's not going to put him in the best position, but this is it's a long semifinal. Who knows what could happen?
Yeah, and like it's getting really warm, so for sure the route's gonna be like it's getting harder like each minute because it's really, really, really warm. And like I'm from Mexico, so like I can assure you it's really, really, really warm right now.
And now we've got Isabella Orner on the wall. Definitely been to many of these competitions. She's quite experienced herself. But yeah, no, Sean, it's great to see him here, like at this competition. We're still in it, still giving old guys like me hope, giving
And it's always fun to watch him. He has like such a unique style, and he's like such a good guy as well. Like
Oh,
really
yeah.
friendly.
I can very much attest to that. Like over the years, we've definitely had some fun times together, and has always been like just the nicest guy, a gentleman on top of that. So yeah,
Yeah,
good
such
for
a good
Sean.
person.
I do wonder actually with the heats, you know, this being a Pan American Cup, like I know like the athletes from certain parts of the United States and like, you know, the South American athletes, like probably dealing with this heat maybe a little bit easier than some of the folks that come up from like the northern United States slash
Yeah, like
Canada.
It definitely like has something to do.
Not to say they don't have their hot days, but certainly less of them.
Yeah, like maybe if you like used to like these temperatures, I'm not saying that like it's easier, but like you just used to it. Like maybe you sweat
Yeah,
like
just
lesser.
easier in the like on the mind a little bit. Just like, yeah, this is just another day.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Isabella slipping off of the flat hold there. It's just, and there we go. We've got Zane Wagner on the right side, looking really smooth, like climbing. I wouldn't say slow, but quite smooth. Yeah, he's not really stopping like at any point throughout this, other than to clip.
And he did a split, so that's impressive as well. Good
Yeah,
mobility.
Yep, exactly. Gotta keep that flexibility on point. Certainly not my strong suit. But looking very much in control. Might have been the only time I've seen him actually struggle so far on this route, was just locking in that heel and going up to that crimp. And now Zane approaching the pinch section here. Let's see how he fares with that right hand up. Secures the heel, right hand out again. Let's see if he gets the flip, and he does.
It's looking really good.
All right, and another veteran approaching the wall right now, Morgan Taji. She's kind of done it all, just competing, and I know she's a pretty accomplished setter, like in her own right. I know she's actually set for our youth nationals, I think more than once.
That's cool.
Or set, or at least forerun, which yeah, we can certainly trust her for with both. Zane looking strong here, secures the heel.
Looks like the hill is like the way to go.
Yes, it's pretty locked in there. He's looking quite good. Finds the left foot. And wasn't anticipating that, honestly. But
maybe like a slip or something like that.
yeah, I wonder. The sun is starting to pop out a little bit more. I'm not sure how that's affecting these athletes here, if it's getting a little bit more slick up there or not. Great effort from Zane Wagner. And we still have Morgan Taji. Still great work from Zane, though. That's going to bump him up to second place at the moment with 10 athletes that have gone on the wall so far. So we only have 14 left. But as you know, we go in reverse order here. So, like, it stands, logic says that the qualifying people at the second half are going to be a little bit stronger, maybe get a little bit further, but
everything can happen.
Exactly. Nothing is guaranteed in the semifinal. It is quite hard, and I've seen people come in to semifinals in first place and then immediately not be able to make the final.
Yeah,
and,
exactly,
and vice versa. Exactly.
Yeah. Everyone in semifinals is just really, 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 really strong. So anything can happen.
Oh yeah, really depends on just kind of their style and their mentality in the moment. And now we have Luca Boivin, pardon me, from Canada, joining us on this semifinal route. Getting another quick read. And my apologies to Luca for butchering your last name during bouldering, but I've figured it out since then. Morgan getting a nice shake out here. The sloper is not great, but honestly, the position she's in, I don't, I don't hate it.
Yeah, it looks like the hill helps a lot.
Luca is just moving through this thing.
Really, really, really fast. He's dominating the ride.
Kind of floating a little bit too, very strong. And when he does get his feet on, like that heel looks very solid. Like he's not coming off of that at all. And that's going to do it for Morgan Taji. Maybe shaking out a bit too long on that sloper there, but able to make a couple moves out of it. No movement from Morgan Taji there, which will put her at hold 25 and in 5th place so far out of 10 athletes. All right, excited to see how Luca fares with this section here. He is on the taller side. Keeps the toe all the way throughout. That is so hard keeping that tension there, but I think it's paying off. Oh, no, goodness.
Whoa.
What a save.
That was really cool to watch.
Yeah, it just shows how strong he is. My goodness. Oh.
And we lost him. But that was such a good effort. That was really fun to watch.
It's moments like this, I wish we could go back, but I did see I think having his left foot on kind of took the pressure away from the heel. So maybe having the left foot dangle a little bit while he was on the heel would have secured him into that crimp a little bit more and then use the left foot. But that's just how it goes. Semifinals is difficult and you get that tunnel vision and it's crazy. All right, folks, and now we have Malia Bernard. And she's another U.S. athlete I have actually not seen. Age 20, okay, and I have not seen her at many events here. I'm always excited to see new athletes, though, show up to the semifinal.
Yeah, I really like the dark horses. Those are the best athletes in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, absolutely. I like being surprised at these events. Be like, all right, well, who's that? Okay, good for them because I know the rest of this field, and you can't be a slouch.
Yeah.
If you're gonna come here and compete against these guys.
Yeah, I think it's way more exciting when.
And now we've got Ian Tan on the right, representing Canada. I believe that's a Rose Block shirt. They've got very strong athletes coming from their live program.
He did a double clip.
Looks like he's trying to manage to get that done here. He's having a little bit of a struggle, I think, with the rope here. Oh, maybe it was just the clip. Just couldn't quite see it there, but yeah, managed to get it. And now we're moving on. And I don't think I can stress enough how that really matters, just efficient clipping as you go through.
Yeah, that's something you have to train
Oh,
as
for
well.
sure.
You have to be really efficient with the clips and just train different clipping and awkward clipping positions because the setters play with that a lot and sometimes you get really pumped.
Just trying to manage the clip, exactly.
Everyone's really strong, so the setters, they have to use everything they have in their bags.
That was incredibly strong, just cutting on the sloper and flat hold pinch there. Wow. Well, there you go. There, proof's in the pudding. There, we can see why she's made the semifinal, and she's looking still quite strong here. Let's see if she manages it. Little hesitation with the feet, and Malia is going to come on down. Still, I think that's going to be good enough to be in one of the top positions here so far. Yep, with a 27 plus, that's going to put her in 4th. Like I said earlier, folks, we're only our top 8 athletes with the highest scores are going to move on to the final. And Ian Tan not able to get the heel up into the Waco there and going to slip a little short. All right, we're going to take a quick look at the men's leaderboard. Anderson Fuhrer leading the way in first place with a score of 31, followed by Zane Wagner, Nathan Monty, Luca Boivin, Ian Tan, Maxime Therion, Vance Stanfield, Nicholas Karolidis, Austin Lay, Sean McCall, Zach Stein, Keegan Sullivan, and we've still got 12 more athletes remaining. And let's go ahead and take a look at the women's leaderboard as well. Sierra Heflin in first place right
Still
now. Just again coming
really
into
impressive.
the final, to the semifinal with only one route under her belt. She's taking the lead right now in a pretty great position. Then we got Chloe Ho, Gwyneth Noller, Malia Brenard, Thajol Dina Dealu, Morgan Taji, Sasa Dishin, Isabel Orner, Elise Valencia, Amelia Hannebach, and Emily Sprague. And now we've got Adelaide Scott joining us on the wall. I love her hair.
She has such a good style. Looks
Yeah.
really, really, really good.
I'm a fan of the shortcut. I really am. You know, always have been.
Looks really good.
All right. And now with 12 men going through, we are at the halfway point. So we are just, all eyes are on Adelaide right now. And then we will get to our next 12 athletes for the men a little bit later. All right. Adelaide looking good right now. Okay. Did you see that little head bob
Yeah.
there? She's feeling herself. I like it. Come on.
That's like really good on like the mental side.
Oh, yes.
Just like affirmations and like just talking good to yourself and like just like showing up to yourself and like trusting yourself. That like helps a lot.
Well said, well said. She's made it through the crimps now, and she is just flowing through this thing.
She's looking
Finds
really
the
good.
undercling. We can't really see that thing, but we know it's there. They're certainly not grabbing at nothing. Got a little crimp, and let's see if she can get through this. Man, just keeps nodding. I'm loving it, yeah.
She's fighting for sure.
Yeah, she's making me feel all positive right now.
Yeah, and she's going to like the rest they managed to find. So let's see if she finds it. Looks like it.
Locks in the heel, matches the flat hold, and bam, onto the sloper.
Good. I love her attitude.
Yeah!
Good.
Okay, yeah, she's got me psyched.
Okay,
All right.
let's go. Vamos.
Perfect timing, too. We're about at the halfway point. It can get, you know, it's a long competition. It can get a little exhausting, but I am reinvigorated, for sure.
She's having fun. She's enjoying herself. So no matter what, it's going to be like a good comp.
There's something to be said about that, too, because, I mean, check it out. She's, like, nearing the high point right now.
Venga. Vamos.
Venga, venga, yes.
She's getting closer
She's
to
killing
the high
it.
point.
She's almost at the high point right now, and that's, ooh, if she can move off of this thing, that will be high point. And
Good.
she does and secures hold 33.
And
So
she's
we have a
looking
new
really
leader.
Fresh. Whoa, that's tricky, but that was such a good try and such.
Oh, yeah. Big smiles from Adelaide Scott right there. And that's going to be the first half. We're going to get our brush break going for the women as well. But Adelaide Scott really showing up and taking that first place position.
Impressive.
All right. So that's going to be it for the first half. We're going to come right back, and hopefully the brush break will be over, and we'll be able to just go ahead and get on to our next 12 athletes. So don't go anywhere. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back, folks.
For me, motivation comes from the chance to go faster and faster. I find speed pretty addicting.
You don't get a fire in your belly with a boring breakfast. You gotta light that sucker up with the good stuff. Kodiak stuff. Whole grains and a whole lot of protein stuff. Eating hearty sets the table for epic days ahead. Dig in and you'll see. It's wild what you and a real Kodiak breakfast can do. Proud sponsor of USA Climbing.
Out here, we play different. We don't play with whistles or referees. We play with adrenaline and euphoria. We play roughhouse with failure. We don't play games out here.
The power of we is all for one. It's all for you. It's always there for you. It completes your circle. It says you've got a team even when you're out there alone. And with Intermountain Health in your circle, you'll always have the care you need to live the healthiest life possible. That's the power of we. Intermountain Health.
All right, folks, welcome back. We are here for the World Climbing Pan American Series, and we are just in the middle of our lead semifinal. I'm Ahmed Touré, and I am joined with Alejandro Rodriguez from Team Mexico. Man, it's been a great semifinal so far. It's really, really tough routes right now.
Yeah, like the routes are definitely harder.
Oh, yeah. Fantastic. So we're going to take a quick look at our leaderboard right now. Just before the break, we just saw Adelaide Scott just absolutely smash and get that high point. Here are our women right now. Adelaide Scott leading the way with 34 plus in first place. Then we got Sierra Heflin, Chloe Ho, Gwyneth Noller, Malia Brainard, Thedral Dina Dealu, Morgan Taji, Sasha Duchenne, Isabella Orner, Elise Valencia, Amelia Hannebach, and Emily Sprague. All right, and then we still have 12 more athletes to go from there, but for our men's leaderboard, we got Anderson Fuhrer leading the way with 31. Then we have Zane Wagner, Nathan Monti, Luca Boivin, Ian Tan, Maxime Therion, Vance Stanfield, Nicholas Karolidis, Austin Lay, Sean McCall, Zach Stein, and Keegan Sullivan. So it looks like Austin, Sean, Zach, and Keegan, they're going to be out. They can't make this, the final, unfortunately, but great showing, great work from them nonetheless. Man, incredible. So, yeah, we still got a brush break going on, so there are route setters there. So we've got a little while. They're just going to brush to the points that the athletes got to, so we'll be on it like pretty quickly. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and thank our sponsors real quick. For the World Climbing, we have EP Climbing, Kylus, Perfect Descent, and Trango. And our USA Climbing sponsors are Intermountain Health, Kodiak, The North Face, True Blue, Yeti, Waltopia, and the Utah Sports Commission. Wow, so great semifinal so far. Gotta ask, what has been your favorite moment so far? With only halfway, we're only halfway through the competition, so we gotta get your read on that.
I don't know, there's been such great moments right now. Like I want to say all of them, but I don't know. Maybe like the last trial in the women's route, like that was definitely my favorite like performance.
I'm gonna have to agree with you there. Just Adelaide's whole attitude, like throughout, just like head bobbing all the way through.
Yeah,
like,
it was really fun to watch her.
you know.
I'm really happy for her.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and honestly, just like, you know, just being in this and seeing so many young athletes come out, that's exactly what I want them to see, is just somebody having a great time on the wall and then having it pay off, like having that attitude and continuing to push. It gets you up there. Like, you know, that's probably going to be a, you know, an effort that might just make her get into the final. And keeping that attitude
Yeah,
is what's going to
hopefully.
push her.
I really want to see her in finals.
Yeah, and potentially get her onto the podium, right? Same with Sierra. You know, she was like bubbly and smiley the whole way through, and like right now she's sitting in second place.
Yeah. Yeah, like if you're having fun in competitions, you're gonna have like such a good like performance.
Oh yeah,
Like
and
all the pressure's off. So
oh yeah, for sure. And I think from the men, if I'm being honest, I think Luca was probably my favorite. Like seeing him climb, he's just so strong, and then having that wild foot cut and then making it back on.
that was a really good move.
Impressive feat of strength there. I mean, he fell off like pretty immediately after that, but was, I mean, just the fact that he was able to fight, wind it back in, and then make another couple of moves, like impressive stuff. And it's what's got him in fourth place right now.
Yeah, that was such a good try. Good try.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh well. Now we got a lot of folks at home, like from like all over the Americas right now. I want to kick it off to you, and you know, if you got any messages or anything like that for like the fans in Mexico, if you want to like give them a little like something in Spanish, go for it.
Bueno, pues primero que nada, gracias a todos los mexicanos que nos apoyan, a todos los que nos están viendo y a todos los que nos han mandado buenas vibras desde casa. Y pues nada, también agradecer y saludar a todos nuestros hermanos latinos. Somos una comunidad grande. Somos pocos los escaladores a comparación con otras partes, pero va creciendo en toda Latinoamérica el deporte y se ve que la comunidad crece y pues nada, a seguir empujándonos, a seguir haciendo que el deporte crezca y a seguir esparciendo pues esta pasión y este amor por el deporte y pues bueno, a ver si cada año hay más competidores latinos presentes en el World Series.
Wow. Yeah, see, I'm more of a French speaker myself, but I need to start like getting into more Spanish. That sounded just absolutely beautiful. I tend to agree. I tend to agree. Well, folks, it looks like they are just about through brushing. The women's route is done. So we've got our route setters coming on down, and we'll get started with the women momentarily. The men, they're almost done. Just got a few more holds to get through. So just getting through that lateral section right there. Got to shout out to the route setters, honestly, for all the work they put into doing this and then getting up and brushing all these holds as well. It's not an easy feat for sure. Like even just pulling on the draws is like kind of hard, especially at this angle. You know, finding positions to get a good brush in, make sure that the field is fair for all of our athletes.
Yeah, like the frictions on the hole.
Hoping that in this second half we see a few more athletes push and get into the second or the last third of these routes. Yeah. So yeah, and right now, I think we can both feel it right now. Now we're under a tent. I'm feeling these breezes. I'm very, very grateful for them. But and the route is shaded. However, it's still getting warmer as the day goes on. So I'm just wondering, how you think that might affect these athletes as they later they go.
It definitely affects. Yesterday was really hot as well, and the later athletes competing, they really felt it, and it actually affects you hydration wise.
Right.
So you have to keep drinking loads of water and electrolytes and just keeping cool. And if you're someone who sweats a lot, that's the hit's not good for you.
Oh, you're preaching to the choir here. I'm sweating just standing here. Just sitting here right now. My hands are drippy messes. But yeah, we're getting started again with our women. Second half, we're going to start with Lucy Duncan, the young phenom. This is her first season just on the Elite Series, and she's just been making a huge splash on the scene. performed incredibly well at Vail. I think she ended up in second place overall.
Cool.
And just at
That's
age
impressive.
16. Yeah, at age 16, that's incredible. And the way she kind of carries herself in these competitions, it's like she's been doing this forever. You know,
Cool.
which, I mean, she has, at least in the youth scene. But to maintain that composure, like, you know, with the adults and, like, at this level is
That's
something
impressive.
very
It's
impressive.
really
to watch.
impressive.
Yeah. Looking good so far. Great pace out of Lucy Duncan here. It's also impressive to me just these athletes that are able to like manage to do both like disciplines, bouldering and lead.
Yeah, like especially nowadays that like bouldering and lead, like they're like completely like different disciplines.
Absolutely.
Like you have to be like really good like doing like dynamic and coordination stuff.
Right.
If you want to boulder, and you have to be like really strong like every grip and like have loads of endurance and like just be like a really all-around climber to be able to like have like a good competition in both disciplines. It's really, really, really hard. It's way easier to like just specialize in like a discipline, but like loads of athletes have decided to like just go for boulder and lead, and that's impressive. Like it used to be like more similar back in the day, so there wasn't like much of like a difference, and you can sort of like
Right.
train it like in the same way. But like nowadays, you have to be like really good in coordination if you want to perform good in like bouldering.
Yeah, well said, well said. And for the men, we've got them kicking off now, our last half of the semifinal with Malachi Donahoe. He had a really impressive like run on the qualifiers the other day. It's I think this is maybe one of his highest positions he's ever like had going into a semifinal. Impressive work. But yeah, no, like you were saying though, I agree. Like there's just been a lot of athletes specializing in just one discipline over like, you know, out of all three. And like it just makes it that much more impressive to me where like we're seeing athletes still manage to make like semifinals or finals in both disciplines, and they're doing it all in one weekend.
Like,
you know?
like especially in this event, like we used to have like bouldering or lead first, and then like the speed competition. So if you do not do speed, we had like a rest day in between competition. But like these athletes have competed for like 4 days straight. So
That's right.
That's really impressive. Like loads of stamina.
Oh yeah, especially on the side of like Lucy here. She made, I mean, she had like an impressive run like on in bouldering for this competition, and only had, I mean, didn't even have a day like before she had to go and do like qualifiers.
Yeah,
for lead.
exactly. So that's really impressive for like loads of athletes, because I think like the vast majority like did bouldering and lead.
That's right. That's right. And there's Lucy going for the Gaston into the side pull there. She's going to get the plus for that, but unfortunately that's a little bit earlier than I think she wanted to fall.
But still, a good try. That
Absolutely.
will put her in like a good position, I think.
Yeah, with only 11 athletes left, we're going to have to see how they do. But yeah, that puts Lucy in 4th place right there, and Malachi also fallen right there. Let's see where that puts him. It's putting him in 7th place with a score of 25 plus. There are 3 athletes that actually have that same score, but if you're unfamiliar with how these scores work and the rankings, it just goes back to our count back. So if there is a tie, we're going to go ahead and look at the qualifying standings, and basically if you ranked higher going into this competition, you're going to automatically get a higher position here in the semifinal. So yes, that performance right there, just tying, is going to push Nicholas Karolidis out of finals contention. And now we've got Vance Stanfield on the bubble. We'll see what happens as these other athletes pop out.
And Felipe is coming out.
All right, yes. And please correct me if I'm not doing it right, but Felipe Foganholo?
Foganholo.
Oh, Foganholo.
Yeah.
Got it. All
I'm
right.
not really good at Portuguese, but something like that.
All right, and now we have Nora Small coming out as well. Another athlete, if you actually look at the right, you can see her coach down there. Felipe's name is covering him up right there, but you'll see him here in a moment. Yep, dollar bill, y'all. Wu-Tang for life. So that is Andrew Stonewall Lee. Again, he has 5 of, I think, 8 athletes that climbed like in the qualifier in the semifinal right now.
Cool.
I know, right? Impressive stuff. Yeah, he's got a pretty good program coming out of the Fort Collins area.
Yeah, that's really impressive.
Oh, yeah.
That's really good.
And now we are back to the action here. Nora Small on the left, just cruising through this first section, and Felipe looking incredibly strong as well.
Venga,
my
vamos.
goodness. Venga, indeed. My goodness. He's looking really calm right now, just cruising through this. It doesn't even look all that hard, but we know it is. We know it is.
It's hard, but he's really strong, and he's like has like loads of. He's been doing this for like a lot of time, so lots of experience. Maybe he can manage to get a new high point. I hope for it. I'm really cheering for this guy.
Well, he's looking really smooth so far. I mean, all signs point to yes as far as I'm concerned, but we're going to have to see how he deals with this pinch section here. Secures the heel, right hand out, and a flip of the left hand, and there he is.
And lots of body tension. He's probably one of like the strongest persons I know.
Right, he's definitely built different than some of these other lead climbers that we have out here.
Good, and he finds the
Wow.
right heel hook. Good.
Doing a little differently. Like, I think a lot of the other athletes have been having their left foot on the far left pinch, but that actually looks a little better.
Look better. Less of like a swing.
And there's Nora finding the toe hook. Let's see if she can manage to get to the
That's
sloper.
good. Vamos, Felipe.
Smart adjustment
Vamos,
from Nora. And wow,
We lose,
incredible.
Felipe. That was a good try.
That was a very, very good try. Didn't secure the clip, but I think, we started to feel that pump. And when you start to feel it and it's the time is numbered, then you got to just make more moves.
Yeah,
get
you
more
have
points.
to go for the point.
And that was a great call on his part because right now that has bumped him up all the way to second place.
Yeah, hopefully he makes final.
And we still have some pretty strong athletes to come, but anything can happen. Let's see, Nora made it through, looking pretty strong here. She gets the crimp out left, and let's see if she can make it in and get maybe potentially a new high point here. Just has to keep it together, keep the tension. Secures the Gaston.
Venga.
She's trying to get her right foot up, and she does.
Venga. She does it like really smoothly. Venga, vamos.
Looking good. Had a hand on that little screw-on crimp right there, but
Venga.
looks like that is just not really the most accessible hold. It looks like it's pretty blocked, so maybe it's just going to be a foot later. Secures the clip. All right. Oh, fantastic. Getting to the same spot. I don't think she moved off of that hold as Sierra Heflin, but that is going to put her in a pretty great position moving into this semifinal here. We're going to have to see where that puts her. And now we have Landers Gadosh, another young one here. Just as his, I believe this is his first season in the Elite Series as well. I believe he's 16 and just absolutely smashing it. Was able to make the final in bouldering, and now he's here in the lead semifinal. Very strong athlete indeed. He actually had, we talked about this with Alex Johnson in bouldering, but had an invite to Youth Worlds in Arco happening right now, and made the decision to come here instead. Okay.
With his home crowd. It's harder,
yeah.
Maybe it's harder, this competition, because you're competing with, adults.
Yeah, I think he's definitely looking to the future, with that, just trying to, climb with more, seasoned, athletes and, get I know he knows like who the route setters involved in this competition, and they are like an all-star team. So yeah, gotta give it to Landers for that maturity. Very cool decision on his part. And then Adriana Jokelsen on the left, also had her in our bouldering semifinal. Great, great addition to the commentary booth as well. She did a great job. And now if I take another look here, yep, Nora Small didn't get the plus there, so she's falling just behind Sierra Heflin. But with a score of 32, that puts her in third place in a pretty great position. Maybe we'll see her in the final, but it all depends on our next athletes. Right after these two, we're going to have 9 more athletes to go.
So still like a long way, but as I said before, like anything can happen.
Anything can happen, absolutely.
He's looking really solid. He sort of like found the rest.
Yeah, very smooth. Making that look a little bit easier than some of the other athletes we've seen so far. Now, there's got to be something going on with that undercling there.
Yeah.
Everybody seems to be struggling to deal with that. I can see it's a little blocked, but not sure exactly how blocked. Maybe we can get a little zoom in on that undercling screwed onto the volume there and see what's going on. But right now, we still have Adriana on the wall there. And, yeah, it looks like there's a bit of a blocker. I can see something popping out there. Yes, there is. Yeah, you can barely see it, but there it is. And that crimp at that angle is not the best already. There's no texture on the outside of it. So, yeah, it's certainly something I would hesitate on.
Yeah, maybe you have to be like really, really, really control and precise to get like the sweet spot, if there is a sweet spot at all.
Like it's that, and then also maintaining the tension through the feet, which is very, very difficult when you're all lateral like that.
Yeah.
You know, especially with that heel, there's a little screw on in that Waco, and I can only imagine it doesn't feel all that awesome or secure to completely trust that, leave the right hand, and try and secure that blocked hold.
Yeah, maybe like you just have to like trust the heel and like press with the heel and like get your hips as close to the wall as possible. Like just recover it.
And that is going to do it for Adriana Jokelsen, making it quite far on that attempt as well. And then we've got Declan Osgood. Now, he's young, but he's certainly no stranger to this as well. He's been competing for quite a while on the youth circuit and now in the Elite Series for a few years now. He's definitely somebody to watch. Very smooth through this first section, but as we have all seen, we're seeing a lot of smoothness in this first section, especially the further we go. It's all about dealing with those pinches and that middle section around just below hold 30.
Yeah, like probably like the pinches, like you have to squeeze them like really hard and gets the pump going.
Right, yeah, because I think the next section isn't particularly pumpy, but it is like lateral and kind of a classic, like, all right, we're on our side completely. We're going to have to use our feet really efficiently. But after dealing with those pinches and getting that pump, your brain kind of gets a little fried. And here we are with Ashley Fisher, veteran of the sport. Definitely not her first semifinal. Been doing this a long time. Oh, loses the rope there for a second. But it's honestly better to have that happen like early and kind of wake you up and get you on. She was on pretty good holds there, so I don't think that's going to slow her down really at all. And Declan Osgood finds the toe hook.
It's looking really good.
Not a
haven't
bad
checked.
rest position here
Yeah.
for Declan, yeah. I think that's actually quite smart. I think it's going to pay off for him in a big way.
Yeah, maybe if you like move faster throughout like the next section, you can get like higher.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of these athletes like resting right here in this Waco with
Yeah,
the crimp.
right there.
But that does seem like a lot worse to deal with. Yeah, looks like he's got lots in the tank still.
Good.
Manages to find that clip fast. Yep. Keeping the composure, finds the heel.
And again, resting. So that's
Interesting little bicycle heel hook with the toe hook on the like opposite pinch right
that's
there.
pretty intelligent.
Finds it, secures the heel hopefully. Removes the left foot before bringing
That's
it back,
it,
and
yeah.
there he is.
Good.
Think that rest a little earlier certainly paid off for him. Let's see if he can get much further here. And then, of course, we've got Ashley dealing with this toe hook section.
And
I
he
think-
gets the clip earlier, so
Yep.
that's like smart.
And hard to see, but he is on a little white crimp right there. Crosses over to hold 31. He's going to get control of that. Let's see how he deals with this next section. There's 32. He does need to clip at some point, or he's not going to end up getting these points. Let's see if he can manage to make it happen. Oh, goodness.
Come on. Venga. Venga. That was really
And,
good.
Yeah, we're going to have to see about the points there. Again, there is a consensus with where the last safe clippable position is. So we're going to need to see what he ended up getting. Oh, they gave him the 33.
The plus. Good.
Yep, so 33 plus for Declan Osgood. And that's going to shoot him up to the first position here. All right, and let's take a look at our men's leaderboard so far. It's going to be Declan Osgood with taking the lead with 33 plus. Then Anderson Fuhrer, Felipe Foganholo. Oh goodness, that's gonna be a mouthful for me. But Landers Gaydage, Zane Wagner, Nathan Monte, Luca Boivin, Ian Tan, Maxime Therion, Malachi Donahoe, Vance Stanfield, Nicholas Karolidis, Austin Lay, Sean McCall, Zach Stein, and Keegan Sullivan. And then we've got a little bit of time to look at the women's leaderboard as well. There we go with Adelaide Scott in first with a score of 33. Then Sierra Heflin in 32. Oh, then we got Nora Small, Chloe Ho, Lucy Duncan, Gwyneth Noller, Adriana Jokelson, Malia Brainard, Thajel Dina Dealu, Morgan Taji, Sasha Dishin, Isabella Orner, Elise Valencia, Amelia Hannebach, and Emily Sprague. All right, and now we've got our next athlete popping up, looking at the wall one more time. Had him in the booth a little bit earlier too during the semifinal for bouldering. Hugo Hoyer,
And we have Alejandra.
and yes, Alejandra
From
Contreras. I hope I said that okay. I hope
Yeah,
I-
perfect.
I have difficulty rolling my R's. I'm not gonna lie.
Come down to Mexico and
Oh, you see, there we
I
go.
will help you.
That, you know what? I'm gonna have to accept that invitation.
Yeah,
for
let's
sure.
go to El Potrero. and
Let's
El
do
Salto.
it. Let's do it. All right, and they are off. Gotta say, I've seen and known Hugo for quite a while now, and outside of his climbing, just in general, just seeing him come in the booth and everything like that, he's really broken out of his shell and just, been, just a little bit like not loud but louder. And I'm psyched to see him really break out of his shell and become, just really easy to chat with and stuff in the booth and just outside of it too. Really proud of him for that.
This is looking really good.
That's right, Alejandra Contreras. Absolutely killing it right now, representing Chile.
Vamos.
All right, and now both athletes moving into Like the first little crux section. Hugo is incredibly strong, so like just like bouldering and lead climbing. So, wow.
That was a good sequence.
Yeah,
like really
made that look
intelligent, like,
really easy. Yeah.
really efficient.
Yep, foot off, securing the heel, and just making sure he's got that. Very good.
It's looking really good.
Right. Oh man, and that's the first time I think I've seen anybody use toe hook there, just to get a little extra shakeout in. Wow.
It's looking really good in such good form.
Yeah, Alejandra just like skipping the sloper altogether, just getting her hands onto the next. I believe
Sort of like
there's
a
a little
pocket.
pocket in there. Yeah.
Venga.
Venga, indeed. Here we go. All right. Hugo Hoyer
Ooh.
getting control here. Finds.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. An inside left heel.
Whoa. Good try.
That would have been really good and definitely would have helped him secure
I
the clip
think-
there. Now, yeah, what are your thoughts on that clip right there? It looks like it's pretty difficult to get
Looks
like
tricky.
to.
I think
It's
you're
like behind the athletes.
Yeah. But like maybe if you do like a heel hook and like the sloper, like maybe I mean you're allowed to like get the quick draw with your hands and like clip it into the draw.
Right.
Into the draw. You're
Yeah,
not
as long
allowed
as-
to like
Use it as aid,
yeah.
basically. Yeah.
But you're allowed to like kick it or like move it or like grab it and like clip the.
That was control and movement
Alejandra
for
looks
Hugo.
really really good. Vamos.
Looking solid
Venga,
so far.
vamos,
Yes.
vamos, vamos,
We might just
vamos.
get another high point right here.
Venga, vamos.
Even getting a little shakeout. She's looking like in control.
Venga,
Yep.
vamos, 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 vamos.
And this is definitely going to be the high point right now.
Eso, sigue, 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 sigue.
Venga, venga, indeed. Let's go.
Venga, vamos. Venga. Sí, 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 sí. Eso, vamos. Venga, venga,
Alejandra
venga.
just
Eso.
first to make
Sigue,
it
sigue,
through
sigue.
this section.
Eso. Buena.
And the very first to even touch those holds like
Whoa.
throughout this entire competition. That is going to very comfortably put her in the lead position.
That was impressive.
Absolutely. Just 4 holds above the next high point from Adelaide Scott. And the plus.
Muy buena.
And the same for Hugo Hoyer. He's advanced
first
one
place,
more
right?
hold, and he's going to take the lead in first place with a score of 34 plus.
And now we
Wow,
have Victor.
Great climbing from both of them. And yes, one of my favorites. He's absolutely just like a blast to hang out with, Victor Baudron.
Maybe we can see like the top part with him. I don't
Oh,
want to
yeah.
curse him. I really don't want to curse him.
Yeah, of course.
I hope to see him climb the top part of the route. He's really strong.
Yeah, another one of these athletes that did do both. He was in our bouldering final. And he's certainly a strong contender to make it into our lead final. We'll just have to see how he handles this. But like you said, incredibly strong athlete.
I think he trains here, right?
He lived here actually for a little while. I'm not sure if he still does, but I think he might though. Yeah.
So maybe like that's good. He's used to like the altitude and the humidity and like the heat.
And even this wall, I'm sure. Like, yeah, he does get. They do give athletes access to this wall for training purposes and stuff. So
Such a good wall, such a good lead wall. I wish I had one of this back home.
oh, we're gonna have to. I don't know. Chat with the federation and see if they can get you one of these for sure.
Hopefully.
All right, and now we have Celine Nicole. Celine Nicole on the women's semifinal route, and there she is, getting started. I'm sure she'll be able to get through this without much of an issue. But right now, eyes are on Victor Baudron as he gets through this crux section here, changing it up, going with that high right heel. Immediately pops his left foot up, a little foot switch. Looking for a knee bar here.
And he
I think
finds
he's
it.
kind of got one. It's taking a little pressure off for him, but Not sure if that's going to be helpful here, and it was not.
Maybe it's not like a good idea.
Yeah, falling a little early for Victor standards, I believe. I know he's not going to be super happy with that. Yeah, shaking his head a little bit. Yeah, breathing a little heavily. I feel for him. But that is just the way these things go. Like you said, anything can happen here in the semifinal.
Yeah, like everyone's really strong. Like throughout the whole competition, everyone's really strong. So anything could happen.
Yeah, and unfortunately, that is not going to be enough to make the final, putting him in 11th place so far. Yeah, definitely frustrating from Victor, especially like considering he made the final for bouldering. He's certainly made finals before in lead.
Yeah. Like even in bigger events like the World Cups. So
Yeah, well, if I know Victor, he's definitely just going to go to back to the drawing board and start training like harder to make both again. All right, and there is Celine making her way through this first crux. Strong work. Able to cut and I'll just hold that pinch in the opposite direction a little bit. Now she's into the pocket. Let's see if she can make it a little further. And to the right, we've got Ami Agato representing that Team Texas. You can see that Texas flag right there on the back of his shirt. Ami, another one I have known like since he was a small fry, like a really, really young kid. Yeah, we've just come from the same area. And he's another one that I'm really like proud to see that he's also broken out of his shell. He's like a very shy kid, like growing up, and like not so much anymore. I'm loving to see it, you know, just seeing more of his personality, just like out here, like on the wall, just outside of the wall, just like chatting with a bunch of different friends and stuff like that out in this area. So yeah, just good to see him like consistently making the semifinals and finals at these events.
that was really cool. Ooh. And
Celine just crushing it.
Woo! Like that Gaston move looks really hard.
It's insane. It's insane. Just
really
pure
far away.
shoulders.
Yeah, you have to have like still shoulders.
Still great effort from Celine there. That's going to put her up there.
Yeah, for sure. Like maybe like second or third place, right?
You called it. Second place.
Yeah.
Ami looking great over here into this pinch section. Let's see if he can maintain. Ami looking pretty smooth during this section right here.
Looking good on the pinches.
Keeping the left heel, opting for that. Switches to a toe. Let's see if he can get this Gaston. He does.
He's keeping tension, and he finds the right
Finds the
heel
opposite
hook.
heel,
Yeah.
too. There we go. It's going to make for a much easier clip here, and
Yeah.
hopefully he can manage to... Woo!
Whoa.
Good foot cut there. Just strong work from Ami Agato.
Strong fingers.
He's hit that heel. Keeps both feet. Oh, able to push.
That's good.
And let's see if he can get this crimp over here and manage to get hold 30. And he does.
He does it. Impressive.
All right, and
He
he
gets a clip.
secures the clip. Excellent. So now he can get credit for 31 and beyond. He's one of our stronger ones here. And then we've got Claire Larson on the left here. Oh, fantastic burn from Ami Agato. That section is just hard. It is stomping our athletes here. My
Yeah.
goodness. But that, I think, is going to be enough to maybe secure him for a second or third place position.
Yeah.
And that's going to be second for him with
Yeah.
a 33 plus going back to countbacks.
And how many athletes do we have left? Like potentially like a final position?
I
Or-
believe so, with only 5 athletes
So
remaining.
he's
He is
secured in the
securely into the final. And then same with Declan Osgood as well. So yeah, we got
Congratulations.
Declan, Ami, and Hugo for sure making our final no matter what happens here. But still 5 more athletes, and they're supposed to get stronger as they go. So let's see if how it goes. But like you said, and like we keep saying, anything can happen in the semifinal. Claire Larson, another one of Andrew Stonewall Lee's athletes here. Qualified really well. Just absolutely smashed the qualifying round. And tends to do very, very well just in lead in general all the time. And another one that tends to do that as well is Cruz Padilla, who's just giving this route another read before hopping on. Cruz, coming from the California area, I think climbed for, and I think he coaches now for Rock City. Absolutely wonderful program over there. They do a great job. All right, there goes Cruz. You know, and the name is fitting, honestly. He just tends to cruise through these routes as well. Just moves so smoothly like butter. And there's Claire.
She's doing a great job.
She's making it look quite effortless, actually, right now. Gonna have to see how she handles this, the shoulder section here. It's interesting to see how all of them just are grabbing that next little crimp there and then immediately opting to not use it.
Yeah,
like,
maybe it's like
it is just that bad, it
no
looks
textured.
like. Oh, goodness. And
We lose her.
don't think she wanted to fall right there, but still pretty great climbing from Claire.
Yeah.
Not sure if she was able to see that right foot, like, up high. But I think she's going to get credit for that. I'm not sure if they'll give her movement at all, but should be enough to put her into a 5th place position with a score of 32. And there are still 5 athletes to go, so it's going to be a nail biter for Claire and Sierra to make it into the final right now. But right now, with only 5 athletes remaining, Adelaide Scott, Celine Nicole, and Alejandra Contreras are going to definitely be in our final today, later tonight.
That's really good.
Yeah, so congratulations, especially to Alejandra. Oh, yeah.
She's really strong.
Venga, venga. Then there's also Vamos, yes, yeah. Vamos.
Vamos, venga.
All right, Cruz looking strong
Really
through
good.
this section. He just kind of, yeah.
Like, I feel
I
like,
blinked and all of a sudden he's here on hold 30.
like a couple more moves and he's definitely into finals.
And here we go. Cruz is looking really, really strong
And
right
he
now. He's
gets
the
the
only
clip
one
for the
to
first
get that
time.
clip. So he's got to probably feel a little bit better moving out.
And he looks fresher.
Oh, yeah, so
holds it.
strong. Gets the right heel.
Yep.
And we're finally into this next section of Rock City Volumes. And of course, we have Ava Koptanovic joining us on the women's semifinal route. Strong athlete herself. We're going to see how she fares here. But right now, all eyes are on Cruz with the high point right now. And just making
Looking
that,
really good.
just creating the distance right now. Ah, interesting
Whoa.
beta.
Ugh. Loco.
I'm not, like, I gotta sit, man, I want to see somebody get through that section. I'm very, very interested to see how the route setters intended these athletes to get through there.
Yeah, it looks
My-
really tricky, really hard. Maybe.
And going with the left hand, maybe it's like you're, like you said earlier, a little campus move and
Yeah.
face the crowd a little bit.
Yeah. Maybe they want to give us like a bit of show, the route setters.
Oh yeah, hopefully somebody gets there so
Yeah.
we get to see them. Yeah.
But Cruz is definitely in finals, right?
100% in finals and is
Yeah.
taking the lead right now in first place with that high
And
point.
with many points ahead, right?
About 3 holds ahead of Hugo. All right, and with only 4 more athletes remaining for both the men and the women, we still have Ava Koptanovich on the wall. Looking really smooth and strong through this section here. Gets the flat holds. Starts with the toe. Is able to maintain the tension there. A lot of athletes have been switching to a heel here, but let's see how she handles this. Just moves the toe hook a little bit higher. Very efficient climbing there. And now joining us on the men's semifinal route, we've got Nathan Sato. At age 20, he has seen so many finals in the Elite Series, and U.S. team member as well. He's definitely been to a lot of World Cups. Has quite a bit of experience, even for how young he is.
Yeah, he's really strong. I saw him last year in Koper in Slovenia.
Oh yes, that's right. And there he goes. Now, if there's one person that can start getting into that next section, and maybe we see how that the intention for there, it could potentially be Nathan here.
Yeah.
So I won't jinx him quite yet, but
yeah, that's why I don't want to say anything.
Don't worry, that's that's on me. That's on me. Fortunately, they can't hear us at all. So
she does
all
it.
the luck to
She
Nathan.
has a different beta.
Oh, not sure. Honestly, I think that could have worked, but maybe just a little bit too much momentum coming into that right hand.
Yeah, but still, I think that's
definitely
enough for
one of
finals.
the higher points, and could probably is going to put her in a finals position. Yep. That's going to put her into second place with 33 plus, just being, again, being able to make the move and advance, just do a little bit of something, even if you don't get it, makes all the difference, because that does put her ahead of Celine Nicole with 33 plus and Celine having 33. Nathan Sato getting to the first crux section here, managing these pinches with his feet with the high right heel, crosses to the crimp.
The right heel looks way better for that position.
For sure.
Less momentum once you have to loosen your feet and control the swing.
Yeah, double Nathan for a second there, and now we got the close-up, getting a closer look at that crimp. It is so blocked, you can just see how far his knuckles are popping out there.
Looking good.
Yeah, looking very, very smooth.
And getting the clip earlier.
He's still got gas in the tank for sure. Throwing his right toe on up there, getting a lot of engagement and tension here. Right foot up, engaging hard, and he's able to get the clip. And just like Cruz, we're going to see a little bit more action on these Rock City volumes.
Good. He's resting.
It is actually not the worst place to rest. It does, they're slopers nonetheless, but there is a bit of an edge in the back, so you can kind of crimp it a little bit.
And I feel like the heel helps a lot, so hopefully he recovers and we can see a top.
Yep, and that heel is very much engaged, sucking the hips in a little bit to get a little bit of pressure off the fingers and give his forearms a little bit of a rest. It's not the best rest, but it is something.
I'm sure for these guys it's such a good rest.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they're strong enough for sure to make it work. So let's see here what he does with his feet. I think that is something that Cruz might have missed here. Is just not securing the heel, because I think he might be able to reach it with the heel still in place.
Yeah, looks like it. And he does.
Going right hand. All right, let's see.
see.
Oh. And he's going back. I think he's going to switch it up a little bit here. Going to go left instead.
Yeah.
Yep, smart.
Okay. That's smart.
Oh, goodness. Yep, here we go.
Venga. Whoa.
Wow. Oh, my goodness. I think something interesting happened with those draws there. I think on the way down, the rope ended up clipping into one of the lower draws again. Oh, nope, it didn't. Just looked like it. And now we have Zoe Yi on the women's semifinal route. Zoe also made the final in our bouldering final a little earlier this week. Definitely at the level here, like even for how young she is at 19. And I mean, we can all see like her foot, her right foot there is all wrapped up. I know she's had some ankle issues. So, like, the heel hooks we're going to have to definitely look at that. But considering how she did in bouldering, I think that it might not be as big of an issue here.
She's looking good.
Yeah. Doesn't really need to worry about falling on it or, like, hurting it too hard. So, like, I think she can really push herself a little bit more here. And, oh, we've got Olympian silver medalist Nathaniel Coleman.
Another legend of the sport.
Another legend of the sport, and legendary kindness from this man. I've got to say, like earlier on in like my like career and commentating and whatnot, like we definitely hung out like a couple of times, but it'd been a few years, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna see. I saw him at this comp in Philly a while back, and was just like, well, and he doesn't remember me. He doesn't need to remember me. It's not a big deal. And like, I think walking up the stairs, he was like, Ahmed. I'm like, what? No. That's not happening. He's not. He couldn't possibly be
really
talking
nice.
to me, and he just remembers everyone. And is just so kind. So it's those people you want to see win for sure.
Yeah, he has like this magnetic.
The charisma.
Like yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's something about him like it's just really fun to watch him, and it's like just really good to be around him.
Oh yeah, and just a strong climber to boot. So let's see how he handles all this. Zoe Yi.
She's looking good.
She's kind of holding on to that a little bit longer than the other competitors. I would imagine she has a little bit more in the tank right now. Yeah, getting a little shakeout there. Let's see how she fares during this next section.
She goes for the Gaston.
Looking incredibly strong. Already has the foot secured. Wrapping around. And I know she's chasing that high point. We know Alejandra's already in, so no worries there. But let's see if Zoe can make it a little bit further. She's
looking really fresh.
And with control of that hold right there, that is going to be our new high point.
Okay.
Zoe Yi moves into first place with lots of time remaining, too. Ooh.
Good. That was really good.
Yeah, you know what? I think she could have cranked a little bit harder on the heel, locked off a little harder. And yeah, I think that is bothering her. You could see as she came down, she hesitated to bring that right foot down.
But still impressive.
Impressive enough to secure a position in the final for sure and take that first place position for the moment. And now Nathaniel Coleman dealing with these crimps. Oh, a little trouble with the clip there. I think it might have pinched him a little bit. But certainly not slowing him down. All right, Nathaniel's got that little tiny knee bar, and with the reach, he's able to get into that little undercling side pull jug. Left foot back on. He's looking real strong right now. Even getting these little mini shakes as he advances to hold 30. Let's see.
Looking good.
Ooh, a little shaky on the left hand there, but manages to open that hand up a little bit and find a good position to shake. Right hand's looking good. Very smooth work from Nathaniel Coleman. And now we've got Valentina Aguado coming to us from Argentina, about to hop on the wall. But Nathaniel absolutely, ooh!
I think that's enough for finals, right?
I think that should be enough to secure him into the final. We will double check that here in a moment. But wow, I think he just got pretty gassed at the end there. So yeah, Nathaniel Coleman in fourth place with only 2 climbers remaining. The worst he can do is 6th. So yeah, Nathaniel will definitely be in our final later tonight.
Y podemos ver a Vale.
Well said. Well said. I am going to come down to Mexico. We're going to work on my Spanish for
Yeah,
sure.
for sure. I can host and we can climb as like forever.
Sounds
There's
good.
loads of rocks.
Well, technically, it's a work trip. Like, we can call that a work trip
Yeah.
for sure.
It's getting windy.
Oh, it's welcome, honestly, for me. I'll take the breezes for sure.
Yeah, it feels good.
You know, I think even the athletes are going to be taking that a little bit. Like, yeah, hopefully it's not too strong. Don't want to be blown off the wall, but
Yeah.
any breeze right now is just going to be
It's more than
like,
welcome.
Welcome relief right there. Yep. All right, and Valentina looking great right now. She really like impressed me in the qualifier.
Yeah,
Just absolutely
she's really
smashing
strong.
it.
She's always been like one of like the strongest climbers and like athletes from
Yeah,
America Latina. So
I believe she topped one of the qualifying routes
yeah,
as well.
and she also did the boulder competition.
That's right. So
Yeah, and
it's amazing
she
that she's
made,
qualifying this high.
She made semifinals. So she's been competing for 4 days straight. So that's really impressive. It really shows how strong she is.
Oh, yes, for sure. And, oh, God, another fan
Another
favorite,
legend.
Jesse
I love
Grouper.
this guy. He's really sweet.
I don't think I've met a single person that does not love Jesse Grouper.
I just
Like,
love him. He's
one of the smiliest athletes like
Yeah.
out here. Like, and you know, you wouldn't know it, but he definitely, you know, there's like every competitor I believe has their mental battles with this. He is such a fierce competitor, and it's so funny because I don't think a lot of people feel that like from him. He's just like so, you know, such a happy-go-lucky guy.
Yeah.
And like just always like has a smile on his face. Like you can just see like the gratitude that he has in just being able to compete in general.
Yeah.
And I think it definitely overshadows any like doubts or anything he might have in his head.
Venga,
But
vale.
he's getting it. Oh,
Yeah.
and Valentin just
Venga, vale.
cruising through this.
Venga, vale. Venga,
Looking
venga, venga.
really strong.
And
Finding an E-bar.
Yeah.
Ups against it, getting the
Venga.
cross there.
Venga, venga, venga.
So strong. Oh my goodness.
Vamos.
Finding a moment to shake out here. I think that's really, really smart for this
Looking
next
good.
section.
All the way up almost to the head wall on this route. Come on, Valentina.
Jesse just
Venga.
blitzing from section to section here. A little rest before dealing with this next part.
Venga, 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 venga.
Secures the heel, gets the clip. Let's see if we can get
Venga.
a new high point here.
Eso. Venga.
Oh, able to save it.
Oh, you got it. She saved it. You got it.
Venga. Eso.
And we've
Venga,
got
vale.
control and a new
Venga.
high point here.
Venga.
Oh,
Whoa.
goodness. That is
Muy
going to be
buena.
our new high point for sure.
That was really good.
Shooting Valentina up to first place with a score of 39 plus, just one more hold beyond Zoe Yi. And Jesse Grouper with that knee bar, he fits just perfectly in that thing. I think he could honestly go no hands, but I digress. Let's not.
Yeah. He has like such like a crazy amount of endurance.
Oh, he
Like,
can hang on to the wall
yeah,
forever. Always has
forever,
been.
Yeah.
Right, and that's such an advantage, especially in the lead discipline, just being able to hold on and find the most efficient position.
Yeah, and like recover in like just in a couple of seconds. That's like
Right, like even here, yep, securing the heel.
and he always climbs like in like such a smart way. Like really
Oh, for sure.
efficient.
Right, and just the flexibility and the mobility out of Jesse, like able to just crank that heel up so high, being as tall as he is.
Yeah.
Salt Lake City, your next contender, making their way to the stage in the women's semifinals.
Okay.
We're representing Peru.
And, oh, let's see here. I'm getting in my ear that we've had an appeal, like, just for the plus for, it looks like Adriana Jokelson. And she did get that 28 plus there. You want to get your, like, every point that you possibly can.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's not enough to get her into the final, but, you still want a better, like, position just for ranking and stuff in general.
and
So
I think
it
this
matters.
competition gives you points at the
It
world
does.
rankings.
It does.
It's really important.
And now we've got Anya Kohler.
Yeah, from Brazil.
Oh.
Let's go. Let's see
And yeah, qualifying in the like one of the higher positions,
Yeah.
came in second here. So
I really want to see her in finals as well. It'll be really cool.
if she has any kind of like performance like her qualifier, I'm sure we'll see her there. But yeah, Jesse makes that clip and is still looking so chill through this section here. Let's see how he deals with it. Oh my goodness. Shaking out on that sloper is insane. Is insane. And I know he's going to feel this next one and just be like, oh, I can shake out on this one too. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
All right, yeah, left heel on the inside. We saw Hugo trying that a little bit earlier. It didn't quite work out for him. But it looks like for Jesse, not even shaking out, he's just going to keep going. I guess it was enough on the other sloper, which, again, I will say was insane. Insane.
Yeah. He's
All
looking
right,
really
let's
good.
see here. Jesse looking so composed, just looking like it's effortless right now. I know he's got to be a little bit tired at least, but let's see how he manages to deal with this section here. Will he get the left heel or just cross through? I wonder if he can walk through this section here.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It looks really far, but
It does look pretty far. And plus those holds are very blocked. There's no
Yeah, he's
texture on that
crossing over.
volume there. All right, yep. No heel there, but a higher
Okay.
heel on the volume. Let's see if he can push
Venga.
out and get that crimp.
he does.
Yes, double Gaston.
Venga.
Boulder shoulders for a
Good.
moment here. And is able to bring it through and get the pocket. And we've
Venga.
got a new high point from Jesse Grouper. Wow. Still going.
Eso.
Jesse. Absolutely killing it.
And for
And we
the
cannot
first
forget
time,
Anya.
She's doing really good as well.
Yeah, we're finally at the head wall now. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. Out of the overhang and can maybe keep it together a little bit more here. He gets to be a little bit more technical, but the pump is definitely on. So let's see how he deals with it. Good high foot. Jesse looking for that top, I think, but oh, maybe not. Yeah, he's well beyond that clip right now, so I
Yeah.
think he's just going for points.
But
Honestly, he could still
yeah,
come down and bring
he
it
can
up.
grab the quick draw, so I think he can clip it.
Let's see how he does here. Oh, goodness. That's going to be difficult. I have seen athletes try and clip with their feet like before. And going for that crimp up top, that is going to securely
Amazing.
put
effort.
Jesse in first place
And we have Anya
by several holds. And then, yep, we've got Anya Kohler still on the wall
still
here.
fighting. That's a good try. Venga. Vamos.
Looking strong here. Lover chalk bag.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Sharik. Venga.
And Jesse Grouper with a score of 46 plus.
Vamos.
Very securely in the final.
Vamos,
And
vamos,
Anya
vamos, vamos.
going.
Venga.
Wraps that hand around, able to stay in it. Yes.
Flips it. That's good.
Woo! A little, definitely a shot for that. But yeah, pulled in and got to a more secure position. Looking a lot more in control right now. Oh, she's looking for that knee bar, but it's
Yeah.
just a little, I think she's just a little short. Getting the shakeout. Going to need to get this clip right here.
Maybe just for like the clip position, it's really good. Maybe not
Just
for resting.
enough. It's not even
Yeah.
her knee. It's more of like her thigh, like
Yeah.
getting into there.
Venga.
Looking strong.
Vamos. Vamos, 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 vamos. Eso.
Yes, and it's a little block,
Venga.
but that hold is not the worst.
She did like a toe hook, and it really helped her.
All right, and going for movement on there. That's not going to be high point, but certainly enough to secure a position in the final. I believe
Impressive.
that's going to be a second place
Yeah, probably.
position for her. Oh, I'm sorry. No, Zoe Yi actually was able to go a little bit further. I guess they didn't give her the plus there. Interesting. We may see an appeal there, but honestly, probably not. If she knows that she's going to be in the final anyway, I doubt that she'll maybe do anything like for that.
Yeah, maybe just for like count back. Maybe it like really
Fair
plays-
enough.
yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
So that's important for finals. Really important.
Absolutely, and even just having the plus actually puts her in the second place,
Yeah.
and that's
For,
going to
like,
matter.
Yeah.
All right, and then, of course, we have Dylan Countryman, our last climber for the men in this semifinal. That's another one I've known for a very long time, like since he was just a small fry. I think like a C athlete even, maybe even a D, like 10, 11, my God. But he has just like absolutely been smashing it on the elite like circuit. That's right, and like if you're here in the field, like he's got, him and his girlfriend Angie have been slinging coffee like for all of us here. I've definitely been there an embarrassing amount of times. Oh yeah, like us and the entire production team, like we're living on that stuff. So yeah, gotta thank Dylan and Angie. Now a lot of people, sure we've mentioned this before. A lot of people call him Bob. You know, Bob Dylan, the voice of a generation. So hopefully Bob, if anybody can get even like a little bit further than Jesse, it's probably going to be Bob. He lives for topping these things. And of course, our final climber for the women, we've got Cedar Pigeon from Canada. Cedar absolutely smashed the qualifier too. Didn't get any tops, but was the highest point on Route 2 as well. So second place on Route 1 for the qualifier and first place on Route 2, definitely securing her position. But really close between her and Anya, honestly. And yes, folks, these are our last two athletes for this semifinal.
Sadly, it's already
It
over.
does already got to end, but don't worry, folks. Again, at 8 p.m. tonight, we're going to have our final with our top 8. Soon as we are done here and we see exactly where Dylan and Cedar end up falling or topping, we will be able to confirm our top 8 and let you know who's going to be climbing at 8 o'clock tonight. Both looking incredibly strong. I blinked and Dylan's already like beyond hold 30.
Yeah, he's climbing really
With
fast.
3 minutes remaining, he's only halfway through.
Such a great pace.
I got to say the same thing for Cedar here. She's only been on the wall less than 2 minutes and already near the halfway point.
Yeah.
All right, Dylan. Yep, to getting a good shakeout on this like a little more in-cut sloper here. And that's smart, but honestly, we just saw Jesse get like the highest point like we've seen so far in this competition, shaking out on the other one. So
yeah,
good stuff. And yeah,
he's looking really good.
Bob looking good.
Really good, actually.
Wow. Yep, just made
Really
that.
fresh.
Oh, God, he's just chilling on this thing. Going to bring his feet up already. Double Gaston. Foot out, and if he can just weave his left hand. Yes. Got the pocket. All right. Now, yeah, we know he's fighting for tops here.
Good job.
Now, we're all definitely looking just to survive and make the next round, but that's not enough for Dylan Countryman. I know it. Like he's looking for the top always. Foot on, secures the clip there. And Cedar Pigeon absolutely nailing it as well. Oh, and a foot slip from Bob.
Yeah.
And that's going to do it.
Yeah, that's more than enough.
Yeah, more than enough to make it in the semifinal in second place. So Jesse Grouper is going to win the round, but tell you what,
we have another round.
Yeah,
left.
but we got another round, and everybody starts back in the same position, just different times to start. So, and as anything can happen in the semifinal, anything can happen in the final as well. We've seen people like make it into first for the semifinal, come in first, and then immediately end up leaving it. So we'll see.
Yeah, everything can happen again.
We will see. And that is going to do it for our semifinal. And we have our final 8 right there. Wow. Wow, what a semifinal, man. That was really exciting, actually, all the way throughout. Really, really fun. I'm glad that we got to see some higher things happening
Exactly.
as the day went on. Didn't quite get to see so much of the head wall from the women's side, which it just happens that way in the semifinals sometimes.
Yeah, it
They're hard.
happens, but semifinals is like the hardest.
Yeah. So let's take a quick look at the men's leaderboard for everybody at home. So there we go, our top 8, and people are going to be going into the final tonight. Jesse Grouper, Dylan Countryman, Nathan Sato, Cruz Padilla, Hugo Hoyer, Nathaniel Coleman, Ami Agato, and Declan Osgood. And just congratulations to all the other competitors out there. They did a fantastic job, but those are going to be our finalists for tonight. None of those people are any strangers to the final at this level, so yeah, it's going to be a really great show. And let's move on to the women and see who our top 8 are going to be for them. And there we go. Representing Argentina, we've got Valentina Aguado, and then we have Cedar Pigeon, Zoe Yi, Anya Kohler, Alejandra Contreras, Ava Koptanovich, Celine Nicole, and Adelaide Scott. Just pushing Sierra Heflin out. Oh my goodness. Honestly, great run from Sierra.
Yeah,
Gotta give her a shout out there. And that's going to do it for our semifinal. Folks, thank you. Alejandro, it was so great to have you here, for real.
Thank you for having me.
I hope I can have you here again, but, we've already made plans. I'll be coming down to Mexico and, climbing with you for sure.
For sure.
But
I can host.
Thank you so much for joining me in the booth. And, your insight has been just absolutely incredible. So,
Thank
guys,
you for having me.
Alejandro Rodriguez representing Team Mexico. I've been Ahmed Touré. Please join us again here at 8 p.m. for our lead final. And we want to thank our sponsors real quick before we go. World Climbing sponsors include EP Climbing, Kylus, Perfect Descent, and Trango. And our USA Climbing sponsors include Intermountain Health, Kodiak, The North Face, True Blue, Yeti, Waltopia, and the Utah Sports Commission. And that is for sure going to conclude our semifinal. We are going to have, again, our final starting at 8 p.m. tonight, Mountain Time. So please be sure to join us again for that at 8 p.m. We'll see you guys later, and have a good afternoon.
For me, motivation comes from the chance to go faster and faster. I find speed pretty addicting.
You don't get a fire in your belly with a boring breakfast. You gotta light that sucker up with the good stuff. Kodiak stuff. Whole grains and a whole lot of protein stuff. Eating hearty sets the table for epic days ahead. Dig in and you'll see. It's wild what you and a real Kodiak breakfast can do. Proud sponsor of USA Climbing.
Out here. We play different. We don't play with whistles or referees. We play with adrenaline and euphoria. We play a roughhouse with failure. We don't play games out here.
The power of we is all for one. It's all for you. It's always there for you. It completes your circle. It says you've got a team even when you're out there alone. And with Intermountain Health in your circle, you'll always have the care you need to live the healthiest life possible. That's the power of we. Intermountain Health.